Oh boy. Boom. So, I've been exploring more. Got over this area a little bit. Got another settlement explored over here. Fleshed out more of this shit. Nothing too particularly awesome, except while I was over here. Ooh! Fuck off!
Okay. See any more?
Well, first of all, there is holotapes from the Valentine case against Eddie Winter in one of these fucking buildings. What the fuck is it? Walking around it. First local mini-map ever. Okay. Oop. It's actually right here.
Message to Robert Cooper. You did good, Bobby. The wife and girl won't be saying anything. No worries. Hell, once those fat life insurance checks start rolling in, Mrs. Montrano will wish her fat slob of a husband had eaten that bullet 5 years ago. As for what happens next, up to you. Beach, sub shop, car yard, doesn't matter where he ends up, I don't give a shit. I just want him in the ground. So, long as Johnny Sr. never finds out what happened to his little meatball, we're set. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Alright, so this gives me information on where I can find more of them. Holotapes, that is. Robbery logs. Search counterfeiting logs. Okay. So that's just a little thing I wanted to listen to on camera. I hadn't picked it up yet. But that's not the real reason this area is interesting. So I was exploring, and I came across a middle school. Where the fuck am I? Am I on top of it? No, it's right over there. Oop. Oh, there we go. Now this middle school right here. Nothing really too particularly interesting in the place, except for this stairway leading to the basement. Which I was like, why the fuck does this middle school have a basement? Maybe it's a bomb shelter because everybody was expecting the bombs. And it's a little bit more than that, actually. What I found down here is actually Vault 75. Now, I've already looked at the entrance. I haven't gone into it. I just killed like 5 gunner dudes who were hanging out. These fools. Power fist, huh? Or whatever. And yeah, this is as far as I've been. Here we are. Vault 75.
Oh.
This one looks a little bit more well kept than some of the other ones I've seen. So that's interesting already. Wow. A rolling pin that does double damage on targets who have not been damaged. What a fucking awful weapon. Oh my gosh. Should give that to him. That would look hilarious. Gotta collect all this random shit. What would I do without it? Can I close the vault while I'm in here? Nah. I was gonna make it all no one enters, no one leaves style. But no. I'll get to that. Also put on a new helmet. Now I'm all sorts of intimidating, I think. Press release. Washington, D.C. In response to growing national concern for the safety of our children in the event of a nuclear attack, Vault-Tec officials have cooperated with local government in Malden, Massachusetts, to provide subsidized enrollment fees for any families wishing to sign up for the residency in Vault 75. The newly opened vault is attached directly to Mullins Elementary School. Oh, it's an elementary school. Ensuring a swift evacuation should an attack come during class time. Safeguarding the future has always been a priority, said a Vault-Tec spokesperson. The opening of Vault 75 gives us all extra peace of mind knowing that the children of Malden will be safe even if the worst comes to pass. Vault-Tec has authorized special discounts and subsidies for qualifying families. The special offer can only be extended to families meeting the following requirements. 1 or more enrolled family members are children under the age of 15. Enrolled children attend public school within the township of Malden, Massachusetts. The enrolled group includes no more than 2 adults per qualifying child. Please note that Vault 75 also permits the individual enrollment of children for families which cannot afford to also enroll a parent or guardian. Upon activation of Vault 75, all residents must be subjugated to standard admission protocols, details of which can be found in the Vault-Tec Personnel Handbook. Once residents have been verified and sanitized, children under the age of 17 are to be taken to the atrium area, where they will meet with the overseer who will provide orientation information specific to the children. All other residents are to be taken to holding area to await their briefing from head of security. All the admission. The Veil? No. Tourniquet? Oh, that's their last name. Interesting. Huh. Interesting. So, Vault for kids. And whatever happened to the adults. I'm assuming no, it's not good for the adults. But we'll see. Could be wrong. Vault-Tec might not be doing something too crazy. Yeah, looks like we got some boxes of teddy bears and blocks. Yeah. That's kind of weird. An elevator, huh? I think this is the first 2-story vault I've been on. At least a truly 2-story. It's probably just a disguised loading screen, though. Uh-oh. It's a quest now. Bing! Alright. People over there, somewhere. Gunners again. What? You bitch. Your grenade hit my grenade in the air. Also, since I've last been recording, my character has started using a lot of chems. Because I found out you can combine Jet and Psycho and make this amazingly helpful drug. Be all slow-mo and perceptive and powerful. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ. Fuck being addicted. I can take things to cure addiction, no problem. Like, there's almost no reason to not take chems in this game. It's kind of weird, actually. Uh-oh. Someone's on to me. Flying can.
What the?
No big deal. It's like, is that a person or is that a mannequin? I think it's a mannequin. Oh. Hi. I brought a Hancock with me. He's pretty cool. He likes that I use and make drugs. Also, his named after John Hancock, whose outfit he's actually wearing, like the actual John Hancock's outfit. He's a weird fella. He's kind of a chaotic good character. Like, he wants what's best for people. but he's also not willing to, like... He's not afraid to step on some shoes to make good happen. Step on some toes, whatever the fucking phrase is, you know. Don't mind me. Who dares? Fucking gunners. I loved the jetpack, by the way. Just being able to fly up a floor, shotgun blazing. It's like, grrr. Fucking handle it. Alright, let's look at the area I've cleared here. I got some crap. Nice little baseball bat. This is also a mod that highlights people I haven't looted yet. It's pretty damn nice, and it honestly feels like part of the game. They actually attached it to one of the perks where it kind of makes sense. It's the scrapper perk about collecting materials. So, it just makes it easy to see, because there's so much shit on the ground in this game that sometimes bodies, or chunks of bodies, are just very hard to find. So it's a nice little mod that doesn't feel overpowered. We don't have an admin card yet.
Sweet.
Oh, well, this looks like the kids' room. Let me just collect all this random shit. So I've been thinking, and I'm kind of really hoping I'm not right. So in everything about the goddamn Institute, everybody with a little bit of knowledge talks about the old man. And I'll be damned if when this game started I didn't say, oh, I bet I've been frozen for quite some time since my son was kidnapped. I bet my son is that old man. And I will kind of be annoyed if that's true. And I kind of wonder, that makes me wonder though, like, who the hell was that kid? Other than just straight up bait for me. And in which case, why would my son be trying to bait me into finding him? I don't understand. And another thing is the time frame doesn't quite line up. If that's true, how the fuck did that evil dude, I can't fucking remember his name, how did he kidnap my son when he was a baby? And then my son ends up somebody he refers to as old man. Unless his genetic modifications are just that good. In which case, why wasn't the old man able to prevent aging as well? I don't know. It's very possible that that 10-year-old kid was actually my son, but that's just not what they've been hinting at so far. And I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm just reading too much into it, but I would not be surprised. Where the fuck is everybody? Who's just yelling at me through walls? If that does end up being the case, I do hope that they try to explain some things. Like with that guy and how he's, like, young. Because I actually went back and watched my videos to watch the language they used in the dream sequences. It was interesting. They specifically labeled my son Sean, the 10-year-old kid, which, I mean, maybe that's him. Who the fuck just said hey? But I don't know, it feels like a red herring, and that felt like bait. Unless they're actually baiting me with my son, but in which case, why the fuck would somebody in the Institute want me specifically? I don't know. Asking myself that question almost makes me think it just has to be... The old man has to be my son, doesn't he? Like, I don't know. I don't know. What the fuck is this guy doing? Okay. Fucking dumbass. There's almost no reason for me to be given the importance I've been given, if not for the fact that my son is, in fact, important. I don't know. I don't know. Why would I be used as bait for anyone else? Or why would I be baited if not for him? I don't know. I've probably thought too much about this, and I'm totally gonna ruin it. Like, it's not gonna be... The twist is gonna be like, oh. Okay. I mean, it couldn't have been more obvious the entire time, though, because as soon as I came out of the cryogenic, you make note of the fact that you're frozen. Again, you're frozen after your son is taken. You don't thaw out and try to find them and it's just too late. You thaw out after an undisclosed amount of time. Like, your son being older is almost a given. Whether or not he's that 10-year-old, I'm not so sure. I don't know who the old man would be and why he would be interested in me otherwise.
Don't have the card.
Where the hell do I go and where do I get this fucking card? Jesus, get... fucking... Get a fucking glass of water. What am I looking at my map for? The internal areas map is just completely unhelpful. Maybe this area isn't... Pretty fucking tired of this can. Surely there's more places to go. Maybe. Can't open this door. The fucking card key. Where is the card? Where is the entrance to this room? I think I've already been in here. Yeah, this is familiar. Hi, Hancock. Cack. Elevator, and then, yeah, huh. Alright, I'm being as thorough as I can be, I guess. Must have just overlooked something. Maybe that kid is a clone of my son. But why then would they be making the synthetics? Why would they create synthetics as a replacement for humanity if they're able to clone humanity? I don't understand. Maybe the synthetics are just a means to an end, a means to gain or kidnap people in an effort to learn how to clone them or something? I don't know. Oh, here we are. There was once a little girl named Sue, and a little boy named Roy. Sue and Roy grew up in a very special place called Vault 75. They learned and trained and played there. How they trained. Sue and Roy were both growing up big and strong, when one day, Sue and Roy were asked to visit the Overseer. What's wrong, Overseer? Asked Sue. Why are you crying, Overseer? Said Roy. It's just awful, cried the Overseer, wiping a tear from her eye. Have you children ever heard of Up-Topland? Sue and Roy blinked and shook their heads. What's that, Overseer? They asked. Oh, it's a terrible place, began the Overseer, and she told the children about Up-Topland. She told them about the people living there and how they weren't safe or strong like the children of Vault 75. Monsters attacked them, and evil bandits stole their food, and it was no place for little children to grow up. No, not at all. Those poor people, exclaimed Sue. Why does nobody help them, wondered Roy. That's just it, children, the Overseer told them. They need somebody big and strong to protect them. Who will help them? Sue and Roy asked. One day, children, you will, said the Overseer. That's why you must do your best at classes and training every day, so you can grow up big and strong, and go make Up-Topland a happy and safe place for the poor people who live there. Sue and Roy smiled at that and ran off with their lessons, eager to help. File not found. File not found. File not found. Interesting. So they were raising these children as like, I mean, almost super soldiers, essentially. They wanted the children to be the hope of tomorrow. Interesting. Where the fuck is the card key? What is that little window? This looks like the Overseer's office. I bet I'll be getting there at some point, assuming I can find a fucking card key. Assuming I'm even supposed to be doing this place. I always wondered, that's one thing about this game that kind of frustrates me. I don't know if a place that I'm doing is tied to a quest or if I'm just supposed to stumble upon it. And sometimes it's like... Well, sometimes it's like I can't progress because some guy somewhere wants me to talk to them and be like, oh, go to Vault 75. Here's a card key. But what if you just stumble on the place like I have?
Not as old as it looks.
I don't know. Ooh, a door that I missed. In the locker room. Why is the locker room the segue into the rest of the vault? That's kind of strange. I think that's the earlier area. Yoink. Got some fucking stims. Pocket watch, clipboard, important stuff.
Who's there?
Somebody's on to me. Drug time! Fucking love Psycho Jet. It is such a sweet drug. I've got tons of it. It's cool because it slows down time but keeps me moving fast. It also makes me, I think it makes me hit harder with VATS and also gives me some more of the stuff to use VATS, whatever that's called, AP or whatever it is. Well, maybe I'll just look. Or maybe I'll just make some more. It's whatever. Uh-oh, I'm in combat, though. I'm gonna need you to fuck off, lady. I'm trying to make drugs. Hello? What the fuck was she doing in here? This is clearly the men's restroom. Bitch. Anyway, to my drugs. So, fucking drug. I like that good. Oh, I can't make any more. I don't have any psycho. What does it do though? Slow time, 25% increased damage, 35 damage resist, and 40 max AP for 15 seconds. That's so good. Jesus, and there's like no downside. I kind of really want to focus on the main story here pretty soon. I really want to just like finish the main story, or at least figure out what the fuck's going on with the Institute, why they want me to find them. Because they have piqued my curiosity, and now I wonder if my theory is correct. Because obviously my son is very central to the entire story. And I don't think a 10-year-old is important enough at this point. Hey, lab access card, nice. Give me that toilet plunger. What is this place? How is there these buildings here? What is going on back here?
Yes.
Yes. Oh god, yes.
Details are sketchy. And by sketchy,
How is the radio signal good down here? I think the people from vaults would know more about the above world if radio worked in their vaults. But it always seems like they're blissfully unaware when they get out. Like, oh shit. It's the what?
Starting.
Oh, I took my drugs too early. Whatever, I love it.
Begin.
That it? Don't see any more.
Starting course in 3, 2, 1. Begin.
Course complete. Bet the kids didn't have fucking drugs to help them do their course. Oh yeah, I'm the champ! Number 1. Fucking kids, learn to play. That's why you're probably all dead. Scrubs. Right. This is the shitter. This is the shit. This is the place. Yoink. Yeah, boy. We in. Admin card. Oh my god, there's so many cards. So is this the earlier? Yes, it is. So this way must have an admin card somewhere. Huh? Open the door. Admin card. Got it. A pipe that when you ooh.
Hell yeah.
Neat. Why would I want a pipe that pisses people off when I hit them with it? Doesn't that already happen? If somebody ran up to you and hit you with a fucking lead pipe, wouldn't you become frenzied? Might have to cool it on using so much Psycho Jet. I might run out. Excuse me? Oh, the fuck? Oh, God. I saw into infinity for a moment up there. Where are you, bitch? I heard you yelling at me. Let's check these lockers, get some cans. Hi, Hancock. Find that lady? You sounded upset. I want this pillow. Give me that pillow. Lots of creepy overseeing doors and windows. Probably all one way, huh? Is this the same room? I'm pretty disoriented right now. This is not the same room, is it? No, this is the other side. Okay, so the big symmetrical thing. I gotta explore all these rooms. Dog meat. bourbon. Caps. Fucking pillows out the ass. Jesus. You got your monkey up there in that little pillow fort. That was kind of creepy. Bunch of busted ass computers. How did everything else last so well? But these computers are all just fucked. Somebody break these computers after the fact, like post-apocalyptic computer vendetta. Computers did this. I mean, kinda. Didn't have targeting without the computers, I don't think. Oh, there's that place. So this was the science floor.
Take him out.
The fuck are you? She was like hiding from me, talking shit. Fucking show her. Corner booth of worthlessness. Alright. Really, this is empty? That's weird. You don't typically find that kind of computer empty on the wall. Gotta get back. My mouth tastes like blood all of a sudden. I don't know what that's all about. Sorry. Admin time. Yoink. Where are you going? Come back here. Come on. Why are you? She's like, ooh.
Not your day.
The dumbass. She's like, oh, get over here, let's fight. Ooh. She brought like a weird chainsaw sword to a gunfight. Heads are overrated.
Nice.
Computer's not busted. Prime Directive. Welcome to Vault 75. As outlined in your confidential briefing packet, Vault 75 is part of a top-secret military program. You have been selected for your professional credentials, experience, and commitment to the improvement of human genome. It is of the utmost importance that you follow the protocols herein. Mission of Vault 75, above all, is the refinement of human genetics. Your scientific staff will operate according to the research schedule set forth by Schlett, Braun, and Lamba. Hello. Be working with an overseer with the background as a military officer. Your overseer will be responsible for training and maintaining the subject population you'll be working with. It is important that you and your overseer maintain a healthy working relationship. Experimental abstract. Vault 75 represents an unprecedented opportunity to test the hypothesis that the human genome can be improved at a rapid rate through the combination of selective breeding, hormonal treatments, genetic modification, and an accelerating generation cycle. So they were what? They gathered a bunch of kids and selectively bred them? What the fuck?
Children?
Yeah, well, I mean, over a long period of time, probably. I imagine they grew the children in this vault.
Huh.
And experimental objectives of Vault 75 are detailed in the handbooks which have been provided to you already. This experiment is intended to be carried out over multiple generations. As such, there may be unanticipated research opportunities that present themselves. Such diversions from provisional protocol are permitted at the discretion of Chief Scientist. Staff replenishment. Because Vault 75 represents a long-term experiment in a closed environment, it will become important to replenish staff periodically. This shall be done by selective recruitment of outgoing subjects. We anticipate a certain percentage of residential population to exhibit high intellect scores but insufficient physical capabilities to be qualified for genomic harvesting. These subjects may be, at Overseer and Chief Scientist's discretion, offered the opportunity to join staff. Those who refuse should be disposed of in the same manner as unqualified outgoing subjects. Please note that all internally recruited staff should be kept strictly separate from general population for at least 15 years, to prevent members of the general population recognizing former residents among the staff. Only the most trusted and capable staff members should be admitted to the genomics laboratory. It is the responsibility of the chief scientist to very carefully choose these staff members and ensure they are sufficiently trained for their roles. Outgoing subjects, aged 18 years with aggregate scoring of superior or excellent across key mental, physical, social traits must be escorted to the genomics laboratory. Processing should be done on an individual basis and with great care. Remember that successful subjects will likely be capable of overpowering staff. Reiterate to the subject that a brief round of vaccination is necessary to avoid arousing any suspicions otherwise. Each subject should have a file for processing which indicates if a specific organic material needs to be preserved for future testing. Be sure that these directions are strictly adhered to and that specimens are stored quickly. Oh, Jesus. Overall harvest was exceptional this year. Lots of superior ratings in the physical categories. Many of our vital organ initiatives are paying dividends. Pain thresholds have been mostly a solved problem for years now, and we're finally getting past issues like cardiac arrest under heavy duress. The genetic material we're getting this year should help the next generation meet goals we thought were still a decade or more off. Some concerned about aggression levels. We've had a few cases of psychological breakdowns due to the stress over the years, but incidence has been much higher in this group. Going to recommend we synthesize some new tranquilizers just to stock up. Food supply remains... I lost myself. Scroll down. Food supply remains best delivery method for general population, but should be concerned about future with science staff too. Only needed one recruit to scientific staff this year. With Washington joining the genetics team to help me out here, subject's physical scores were very low and he was consistently shown good problem solving and critical thinking. Overseer has concerns about his attachment to some of the younger members of the population. I'm not too worried. The psychological profile shows that he's very suggestible. We'll keep him on the observation deck long enough for those he had a personal relationship with to graduate out of the population. That gives us some time to acclimate him to the experimental protocols without conflict. We just need to keep him in the dark until then. We had a very low disposal overhead thanks to the excellent harvest ratio this year, just 70% of the overall graduating class. Incinerations will be done within the week. Good first task for Washington before we begin the real work. Huh. Well, that was enlightening.
Lock and load!
Indeed. This fucking drug is amazing. Oh my god. Anyway.
That actually worth something?
Can I use the Overseer's terminal with all that blood on it? Anna.
Huh?
Look at this fucking terminal.
Oh, joy.
There's a lot of chunks on the ground around this one.
No, it's just festive. It's Christmas. It's festive. It's fine. Everything is fine.
Overseer eyes only. Personnel officers are responsible for admitting residents and obeying standard protocol for sanitization and scans. Research staff is to assist as needed, but otherwise remain in their wing. Adults aged 17 and older will be isolated and disposed of by the head of security. Children under the age of 17 are to be taken directly to the atrium area. As Overseer, you're responsible for introducing the children to the caretaker robots and their sleeping facilities. Research protocols will not begin until the second week of containment. It is recommended that you participate directly in the routine story times each evening. Vault 75 has been built within the township of Malden, and all families with children aged 5 to 16 have been offered subsidized admittance to the Vault program here. This should maximize the number of residents able to report for admittance in a crisis event. In the event that it becomes necessary, it is preferable to allow potential subjects to remain with their families in the bulkhead area over allowing adults to accompany subjects to the atrium. These subjects will not be admitted to the general population. Some distress is expected in the early days of internment. Please refer to Vault-Tech's child care consultation protocols, blah blah blah. Oh wait, there's another page. Guidance is needed, blah blah. Okay. Personnel and security staff have been assigned to Vault 75 and provided with standard instructions found in your operation manual. Research personnel to remain in their designated wing, isolated from making physical contact with residents except under special circumstances. These research personnel may be selected annually from the Vault population at Overseer discretion. Residents are to be informed that the persons have vacated the Vault. Overseer directives. Residents age 18 and older must be removed from the general population annually. Residents who have exhibited general promise are to be preserved for genome harvesting and reintegration. Residents of average genetic promise but high intelligence and docility may be recruited to the research staff at Overseer discretion. All other residents to be removed must be culled. Research staff is responsible for cultivating embryo replacements to maintain consistent resident population numbers. Vault 75 is to remain sealed until an all-clear order is issued by Vault-Tech. Beginning 1 year after initial containment, children over age 18 must be removed from the general population. This will be done annually on the date specified by the Overseer and Chief Scientist. It is recommended that this graduation be treated as an important tradition inside Vault 75. Appropriate ceremonies should be conceived of and performed by Overseer staff, with outgoing subjects being removed one by one from the main living area. Once separated from the general population, subjects with aggressive ratings of excellent and superior are to be escorted to the genomics laboratory for processing. Subjects with excellent and superior intelligence rating but not aggregate will be offered positions as Overseer of research staff, per discretion of the Overseer and Chief Scientist. All other subjects should be disposed of, as outlined in the confidential operations packet. Wow. Word about the new recruit in science. He's supposed to be simple observation duties and closely monitored until the subjects he knows in population have been processed. I know we've done this many times before, but something about this one feels wrong. Not sure I should have let myself be talked into it. We're having a capacity problem in the nursery as we are full as we can be in... Can't read that with all the fucking blood on the screen. We are as full as we can be in something, but introducing more residents to the population is going to be problematic. I prefer to wait until the next turnover. We'll have to discuss with Chief Scientist. Damn it all, some kind of wiring issue caused a fire in the archive. We lost some hardware that I'm told will be difficult to repair, if not impossible. Science lost a lot of historical research data, though I'm told we can get some junior staff started transcribing hard copies. Some of the locks failed once the fire got bad, worrying, but turned out to be a blessing in disguise. Science staff nearly got in to stop the blaze quickly. If the locks hadn't failed, then myself or one of the senior scientists would have had to manually open the doors. Completely vacant. My genome preservation is online still. That's interesting. Remote door control. Safe control. Where's the safe? Oh, that's it. Here's that dirty ass window. Just having a seat with this fucking head. Boop. Oh, okay, fine. You're no fun. Is there anything else up here? Atrium. Where's your safety? It's a newspaper.
Bingo.
Neat. down to the atrium, I think. 2 doors I haven't opened. Okay. Definitely been here. Blood all over the place. And this... Oh, been here as well. Oh, this is... Wait, where is this? Have I been here? I don't recognize this. Maybe it was just earlier in the vault, so I just don't remember. Oh yeah, this is... Okay. That's... I think that's it for this place then. Vault 75. An old fucked up vault tech. Hancock, hurry!
Going up.
I just give everybody super sledges.
Hey.
What do you need?
I'm gonna make him
This
use
is
his
what I
gun
got.
now that I've thought about it. For the first time. Can I? I just have to take off the super slam. Or now he's unarmed? Okay, whatever. He'll figure it out eventually. Alright. So, that was the vault.